Probably just gonna be like a day of good through hiking suck.
Was it worth it?
It wasn't worth a pair of pants, I'll tell you that. We're leaving Escalante today instead of the official Hayduke. We're just like walking out, and there's these roads you can connect to the official Hayduke later down the trail. It's gonna be good. It's gonna save us a couple days, and it's just always nice logistically to just be able to walk out of town. The truth was, my Achilles was really starting to hurt. I didn't know what to do. I knew I didn't want to quit. My focus was just getting to the next food cache, 40 miles away. How did you feel leaving Escalante?
I think that was the beginning of kind of an in-between period where that excitement of the beginning is kind of faded away and you start to almost obsess over things in the future. For us, our obsession was the Grand Canyon, but we still had a long ways to go between Escalante and the Grand Canyon.
We've been on the road for a while, and we have to get off the road and meander these hills.
Maybe not overcomplicate things and just like drop.
Just send it.
Let's just send it. Ah, cliffed out. So we just keep going around. So much for just sending it.
Life's a wash, then you die. I like hiking because I like to feel empowered. I needed to be getting stronger for the Grand Canyon, but instead, I felt weaker. Pain is logistically difficult to navigate on the Hayduke, because once you start a section, there's not a lot of places to bail out. Plus, we had buried food across the desert before the hike and felt responsible to dig it all up. To our surprise, the cache in the Pariah Wilderness had an unexpected gift that really cheered us up.
We got to the cache and we saw some presents left for us. Dirty avocado and jarhead. Hope the Duke has been treating y'all well and the water's been good. It has been something. Hope the rest of your journey is smooth and safe. May the Hayduke God smile upon ya. Love, Yaga. Cheers to Yaga and all those before us. I don't know about that. The initial downclimb can be tough, but hopefully a log will be there for an assist.
There's no log.
I climbed down the first half and checked out the second pitch. There's no way I would downclimb that.
There's another way to get down to Round Valley Draw.
You take a tumble, your ankles are done. So we're just gonna go around.
Hopefully.
It's good, yeah. Hoping it keeps going into the canyon.
Sometimes you have to make your own decisions. The sandy terrain of the Pariah Wilderness did not help my Achilles, but I was determined to continue. At times, I was at a loss, and at times, I was happy. It was all very confusing.
You can see the slide that the rain comes down, which is pretty fun. It's all the way down into the pool of tadpoles. It's our water for tonight. You still like being out here?
Yep.
What do you like about it?
I like the rocks.
What else?
I like the birds. I like that I can wash my pot in the creek. I like that I'm hiking with you.
My Achilles felt better today. For the first time in a long time, I felt like myself. I could really enjoy the things around me without being distracted by the pain.
You are so bad.
Oh, it's so cold.
Breakfast. Warming up inside my pocket. Flour tortilla wrapped Snickers. Just a Snickers. It's not ready yet. It has to heat up a little bit more.
We are hiking, trying to find some petroglyphs this morning. We kind of have a joke on this trail that we don't see anything because either we're too tired to do a little diversion or we just can't find it. Like, I could not find some petroglyphs the other day. No idea. Fingers crossed today is the day we see her first.
Petroglyphs, the OG vandalism.
Just a bunch of kids coming out to the rocks, getting high, carving circles in the walls.
We did it! I like that nature is just there and you can enjoy it and you can just like appreciate it while you're in the moment and take the happiness that it gives you and just leave it at that.
Do I still like hiking? Yeah, I like waking up and walking every day because sometimes you end up in places like this. Sometimes you end up on a barren riverbed, just kind of go through it and eventually end up sitting in a place that you really want to be at.
I was hoping each town would allow me to rest my Achilles, just enough to keep going. That was the strategy inside my head. But first, we had to get a ride to Tropic, which took a little bit longer than expected.
Oh, that might be good. Oh!
We left Tropic this afternoon. We've been walking for about 4 or 5 miles. And look at this beautiful country.
A couple days off and my Achilles was feeling better. Maybe I can make it through the Grand Canyon after all. I was definitely more optimistic about the future and excited to hike into Bryce Canyon National Park.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have cool weather for at least a couple more days. Maybe that coolness will linger inside of our bodies all the way into the Grand Canyon.
Yeah, I'd like to bring this cold energy
And then we can
to the
like,
bottom of the 100-degree canyon.
and then we can like call on it.
This is the best part of the night. Just warming my hands.
I like being in the forest because it makes me feel warm and cozy inside.
What does the desert make you feel like?
Hot and bothered. Yay! We're doing the Bryce thing. We should be careful not to fall over.
Absolutely.
Sit with me.
Okay.
Let's watch all the people.
Yeah, let's watch them. I can make a really big pot of ramen tonight.
I'll never be able to buy those again.
Cheez-Its. The soup is very... This is one of my favorite time of days, looking back and seeing where I came from. It was a very quiet day, walking in the forest. It always seems quieter when you're up a little bit higher and there's more trees. Maybe it kind of deadens the sound. Definitely a day to sit and take a nap. Doing a slight detour off the main Hayduke this morning to lick wash for really no other reason than the word lick was funny to us. So that's why we're here. When in lick wash, do you lick the rocks?
Yeah.
Oh! I don't know why people gravitate towards places like this. I guess just to remind ourselves of an older time, maybe a simpler time where you could just escape, come out and build a house against a rock wall way out in the desert, tend to your cows and no one bother you. I guess that feeling of wanting to like escape has existed for a long time. Who do you think is gonna pick us up at the road?
Pickup truck. That's where we belong.
That's where we belong. You're right, in the back of a pickup truck. 10 minutes, 15 minutes?
I'm gonna say like 15.
15 minutes. I'm gonna say first car that passes. Just kidding, that never happens. I'll give it 20. We've had about 200 cars pass us. We really need a hippie out here. Can I get a hippie to take me to town? Take me to a burger? 1-800-HIPPIE. You happy?
Yeah.
We are in Kanab and the sign says Zion is 30 miles away, which is our final destination. We could walk there right now. But instead, via the Hayduke, it's 300 miles away. Today we are headed to the Arizona border, where we were almost exactly 3 years ago to the day.
Hey, jeez Louise. Wow. There it is. Feels like a lifetime ago.
And just like that, the pain returns. At this point, it's past being annoying. I'm injured, and it sucks. I don't know why my foot hurts so much.
It's just a foot soak on the go. Nothing to see here. We're about 4 miles out from the highway. We're arranging a hotel room for the night. Woo. And yeah, We got this watermelon from the hitch that picked us up, and now we're gonna cut it with the only knife we have.
We took 2 days off to help my foot. Sometimes pain can feel very isolating, so I was happy to hang out with some Hayduke friends at Jacob's Lake.
Sprocket.
And Jupiter. What has stood out about this region of like land?
I mean, first, I like that typically it doesn't rain a lot, so I could just like hike and live and be happy in like cowboy camp and not have to worry about the rain.
I like the rocks. I know nothing about geology, but they're just like so many different crazy colors and shapes, and you just can't get bored like staring at rocks all day. I bought this little bandana in Canyonlands that has like all the different rock layers. So every time we see like a cool looking rock, I like get my bandana out and we like try and...
I think it's fun that there are so many options. You know, like I kind of came out here really wanting this to be hard. Like hard in every way, like you're gonna fall and get seriously injured hard.
I think it's just like adapting to the trail. In a single day you'll be like in a wash, following a cow trail, like going through these canyons. So just like having to adapt constantly to this little area that you're in has been really cool.
Yeah. The Grand Canyon's coming up. You guys excited?
I'm really excited. Yeah.
Excited, a little nervous about like the steep climb.
I guess nervous of just so far of all the people I know, there's like one section at the end of the Grand Canyon that like everyone has gone around it. So I'm wondering, like, are we gonna be the first to like go through it this year? I guess it's high water level, so
okay.
You know.
Yeah. Jeez. It's like a giant bellyache.
The north rim of the Grand Canyon is a special place. It's lonesome country, higher, cooler and wetter than the south rim. Somewhere beyond the sprawling pine trees, the canyon sits, waiting. I freaking love being here. It's just so cute. It's like so neat. Just a perfect little strip, existing so perfectly. Just waiting for you to walk on it.
They're all really good things with peeps. You guys have peeps.
We gotta go.
The possible waters off trail as well.
I'm Hillary. Every day is something different and amazing to see, and coming from New Zealand, it's just so different to what I'm used to. So excited for the Grand Canyon. Yeah, bring it on.
And you've never seen it before, right?
Never seen it, no.
Oh man, yeah, it's gonna be wild to be on top of it. You're gonna see it soon.
I know I'm in for a treat.
We're off the AZT.
To the Grand Canyon.
Goodbye, AZT. You were perfect. It was nice to hike with Hillary there for a bit, and then with Jupiter and Sprocket.
It's turned into quite a little bubble.
Yeah, a little bubble. Short brother.
Short brother. It's kind of felt like this is what the whole hike has been leading up to. We have a cache tomorrow. I'm gonna go out, hike off trail, grab the cache, and come back, and then we're gonna do a massive descent into the canyon. It's kind of weird too because we are right on the edge of the Grand Canyon, almost like this giant thing is lurking. We can't see it.
Yeah, there's a giant drop off somewhere.
There is.
I am tight.
Oh, I could be tireder.
I could definitely be tireder. I could be wrecked. Last night was rough. 105.
105.